One of the things that's fantastic about this industry as a whole is the very open and kind of collaborative nature. We've had some great conversations with researchers at all stages, at companies, lawyers, to really kind of think quite carefully about the challenges here and how we overcome them to make a regulatory process that's fit for everybody.
I think CARMA is pretty unique, that we're looking at the interaction of precision fermentation, so microbial food products, and cultured meat, so coming from tissue culture and animal cells. The focus of our downstream research is really about enabling that circularity to actually happen, and that's the priority and take-home message for us of what we need to do in our labs at UCL.
I wasn't actually that aware of the danger of the lack of food in the future and how it's more of a need that it needs to happen to produce more food for the more population that we're going to be having in the future.
What I'm pleased to hear is how CARMA can also relate to farmers, to see if farmers can get added value from what we're doing, basically complementing traditional beef production.
Regulatory-wise, it's obviously a big challenge, but not because it's difficult, but because it's new. It's like merging things from the medical regulatory frameworks and the food regulatory frameworks, which of course is something new and we need to work on it.
We are already considering sustainability as one of the important contributing factors to our technological stuff. After this conference, I think it will further reassure us that we are heading in the right direction. Sustainable product is not enough. The way we are producing it is also very important.
The whole idea of the scale that we have to operate these processes, I think, is a really key challenge that we're going to have to face. So how we can take the really exciting stem cell biology, but how we can then culture those cells in bioreactors at large scale in order to make the quantities of the meat that we need in order to feed this growing population.
Cultivated meat has moved from a proof of concept where people are showing in a lab, look, I can do this thing, to, okay, let's actually do this thing at a meaningful scale that can have impacts on the food that people are eating. And it's just really cool that people are really, really focused on that being the goal. We need to bring down costs, we need to scale this up, we need to look at things like sustainability impacts. And so it's great that that is such a big focus of all of the different talks that we've seen today.
There are lots of reasons why we want to get this right. Particularly for us as the regulator, the key player here is consumers, and making sure that consumers are rightly confident in the safety of these foods, but also that they understand what they are and what we mean by things like cell cultivated products. So that kind of public perception part is really important.